Good evening, children. Again, I am back with another very important and interesting topic of AI, Artificial Neural Network, for class 9th and 10th. This chapter is very important for your board exam. Children, class 9th and 10th, please be with me and up to the end of the tutorial, and please like and subscribe my channel. Now, before starting this session, this tutorial, elaborately I will discuss each and everything. This chapter is totally theoretical chapter, children. So please be patient and please listen to me, and I will elaborately explain each and everything. So it will be very easily you can able to you can able to understand the concept. Okay. So what is artificial neural network? So the term artificial neural network is derived from the biological neural network that develop the structure of the human brain. So as human brain is having the structure with thousands and lakhs and millions of neurons are there. So artificial neural network, we can say it is a mimic of human brain, which can perform the same type of task as human being can able to do. Now, similar to the human brain that has neurons interconnected to one another, artificial neural network also have neurons that are interconnected to one another in various layers of the network. So these neurons are known as nodes. All right. Now, this is the structure of the artificial neural network. This X1, X2, X3, X4 up to Xn. These are the nodes where the signals, the inputs are coming. These W1, W2, W3, W4 up to Wn, these are the weight value. This is the neurons where the outputs are coming. So dendrites from biological neural network represents inputs in artificial neural network. Cell nucleus represents the nodes. These are all the nodes. And the synapses represent here the weight. And the axon represent as output. So this is a simple structure of the artificial neural network. Now here, one small relationship that I have shown, the difference between biological structure and the artificial neural network. Biological neural network consists of dendrites, cell nucleus, synapses, and axon. Artificial neural network consists of inputs, nodes, weight, and out value. All right. Now next is how the artificial neural network works. An artificial neural network is a field of AI where it attempts to mimic the network of the neurons makes up the human brain so that computers can have the option to understand the things and make decisions as human beings can able to make. All right. Now, the artificial neural network is designed by programming computers to behave simply like interconnected brain cells. Now, there are thousand millions neurons are there in the human brain, and each neuron has an association point somewhere in the range of 1,000 to 100,000. So in the human brain, data is stored in such a manner that as to be distributed so as to extract more than one piece of data when necessary and from our memory. So parallel work can be done. That means we can store some data in our brain. At the same time, we can memorize the things which are there in our brain. So parallel work can be done. Same concept, same algorithm has been applied in artificial neural network. That means storing of the data and accessing of the data, memorization of the data, parallel work can be done. So we can understand the artificial neural network with an example. One example has been given, like for an example, OR gate. I think children, you know very well AND gate, OR gate. OR gate with an input of two inputs. So if both the inputs are on, output is coming on. If both the inputs are off, output is coming off. So the outputs will depend upon the inputs of the signals. So our brain does not perform does the same task. Now the output to input relationship keeps changing because of the neurons in our brain. All right. Now the architecture of the artificial neural network. Now to understand the concept of the architecture of an artificial neural network, we have to understand what a neural network consists of. Now, in order to define a neural network, which consists of a large number of artificial neurons, it is termed as unit arranged in a sequence of layers. Now, let us take an example of the layers that I will discuss elaborately, children. Don't worry. Now, this is the structure of the artificial neural network. It consists of input layer. It consists of hidden layer. These are all the hidden layers. This is yellow color. This is input layer. And the output is coming. So, this is the output layer. So, input layer is, as the name suggests, it accepts only the inputs, the signals. And it can be of different format, like the inputs of data can be text, can be image, can be sound, can be videos, anything. Hidden layer, the hidden layer presents in between the input and the output layer. It performs all the calculation to find the hidden features and patterns. All right. Now, next is the output layer. Now, what is the output layer? The output layer goes through the series of transformation using the hidden layer, which finally results in output that is conveyed using this layer. So output can be possible with the help of this output layer, and the output is only possible through the transformation of the data through various input layers. Now, the artificial neural network takes inputs and computes the weighted sum of the input and includes a bias. Now, this computation is represented with the help of this formula. The formula is Wi summation of 1 to n Wi plus xi plus b. Now, it detects the weighted total is represented as an input to an activation function. So there are so many functions are there to produce the output. Now, activation function choose whether a node should fire or not. That means that function will detect that any next particular node will be fired or not. If that node will be fired, then the signal will pass from that node only. So only those who are fired will make it out of the output layer. Now, these are the distinctive activation. There are several types of activation functions that are available that can be applied upon the sort of task that we are performing. All right. Now, next very important topic is advantages. Now, you have to know, children, what are the advantages of artificial neural network, why we are using nowadays in AI. So, number one is parallel processing. Already I have discussed artificial neural network is just a mimic of the human brain. So parallel processing is going on. That means in one way it is taking the inputs, another way it is doing the processing. So artificial neural network have a numerical value that can perform more than one task simultaneously. Storing data on the entire network. It is not that the data will be stored in one single database. No, the data will be stored, segregated throughout the network. So for that reason, if any node is not working, any piece of data is not working, the whole network will not be hampered. So this is the beauty of these artificial neural networks. Storing of data is happening on the entire network. Now, number three is capability to work with incomplete knowledge. Now, suppose when we are training, obviously you know very well, for any device, any artificial AI product or project is after finishing of that project, that product will be trained. So same as after an ANN training, the formation or the information may produce output even after the inadequate data. If the data is not complete, if the data is not proper, then also the output will come. The loss of performance here relies upon the significance of the missing data. So the capability to work with incomplete knowledge, that is the beauty of the ANN. Next is artificial neural network are trained using a training set. Now, obviously, a product when has been devised, when AI product has been launched, there should have a huge training session. Now, for an example, now suppose ANN to recognize a cat. So to recognize a cat, thousands of different images of cats will be inputted to identify a cat. Now, once the neural network has been trained nicely, by using different types of images of cats, then you need to check whether the particular artificial neural network is able to identify the image, cat image, correctly or not. So this can be done by making the ANN classify the image. It is provided by deciding whether that particular image right now has been given is a cat image or not. The output obtained by the ANN for this experiment is as a collaboration of human provided description of whether the image is a cat image or not. Now, if the ANN identifies incorrectly, then the back propagation is used to adjust whether it has learned during this training or not. So that means after creation of an ANN network, a proper training should be given. And the training should be given by providing a huge data, huge images. The data can be image, data can be video, data can be text. So the training should be done. After training, then that particular image, what type of training it is going on, that image will keep in front of that particular product, ANN product, so that the ANN can able to identify the image properly. If that ANN can able to identify the image, then we can say that it is, this concept is called back propagation. That means the training has been done nicely. Now, next beautiful concept is what are the applications? Where are the applications of ANN? Now, first and most important application is in social media. ANN, you know very well, children, that artificial neural network, one of the most important application of AI is social media. In Facebook, many times the notification comes that people you may know is a feature of Facebook. Now that suggests people that you must know in our real life so that you can send them friend request. This magical effect is achieved by using the artificial neural network. They used to analyze your profile, your interest, your current friends. Accordingly, they used to send you the people you may know so that you can able to send the friend request and you can get to have some new friends with the help of this, technology, with the help of this, the equation, you can say one type of. Next is personal assistant. Before that, I missed out this, marketing and sales. Now, in many e-commerce sites, Amazon, Flipkart, we used to get some recommendation of the product that we are, in a regular basis we used to buy. So if you buy in a regular basis, if you visit Flipkart and Amazon in a regular basis, the Flipkart and Amazon will provide you some recommendation as per your choice, your interest, your browsing history. So similarly, suppose you like to have pasta and many oftenly you used to open Zomato and Swiggy to order pasta. So they will recommend you the restaurants and they will recommend you the plates that are easily available, the discounts. So all these things from your previous history. So this is happening because of this algorithm, which is called this ANN. That means they are training the ANN is to train by your last previous history, your choice, your interest. As per that, they used to provide you the services that they used to recommend you. All right. Now, movies, hospital sites, etc. also have the same algorithm. Next is healthcare. Now, AI or artificial neural network are used in oncology to train the algorithm that can identify cancerous tissue. Now, cancerous tissue at the microscopic level, the images will be collecting the images and trained that artificial neural network, that particular device will be trained so that the device can able to identify that whether it is an oncology available or not. Cancerous tissue will be identified at the microscopic level. All right. So, which is similarly same accuracy level as trained physician are doing. So, various rare diseases may manifest in the physical characteristics and can be identified in their premature stage like this way. Personal assistant, I think all of you nowadays are using Alexa, Siri, Cortana, and also heard them based on the based on the phones that we are using. Now, these are the personal assistant. An example of speech recognition, they uses natural language processing to interact with the users and formulate a response accordingly. So NLP uses these artificial neural network that are made to handle many tasks of this personal assistant, to manage the syntax, to manage the correct speech, to manage the conversation, etc., etc. So all these areas, these are some of the examples that I have given. I tried to explain the thing. And artificial neural network is very important, children. Please go through the tutorial again and again, and please by heart the concept so that you can able to understand the concept very easily. All right. Thank you and have a nice day.